kind of fights you went through to get this film made.
Funny you bring that up. That was the hardest fight. It was harder than doing the first one because times have changed so much and the audience have changed and the whole financial structures of making movies have changed that this is the last thing they wanted to make. So I think the actual quote, believe it or not, from the studio head was, "Over our dead bodies." So along came this journey, and it was a fluke accident that I happened to be in this restaurant at New Year's Eve, small little restaurant, feeling all depressed and sorry for myself, when this producer walked in who was made the new head of MGM. Literally, it happened within 1 week. The old head was gone, the new one was in. He goes, "Well, let me take a look at it." His wife read the script. This is why you can never discount the wife. She cried, and he goes, "I think it'd make a good movie," and it was done. Thank God.
You heard Rocky Balboa applied for a license. You want me to fight a guy that I can beat with both hands tied behind my back?
That computer fight got a lot of people curious.
Yeah, but I ain't interested in getting like mangled and embarrassed.
How different was training for this film for you this time around?
Well, you saw it. Everything in there, like nothing works. Legs don't work, neck hurts, arthritis here. So I tried to also use symbolically as we get older. There's no reason that we just have to change what we're doing. We can't do what we did when we were young, but we still can find other things to do. So Rocky now is okay, but I don't have in speed. I want to make up and power. I want to go a whole different route, which is what I do for real too.
So what we'll be calling on is blunt force trauma. Heavy-duty punches that will rattle his ancestors. Let's start building some hurting bombs.
How do you feel about this being the final Rocky film?
Actually, this moment here on the poster was the last second of the film. It was, I knew, like when my fist came down, it was over. It was a wrap. This is like the last time I'll ever be wearing these clothes. Last time the Rocky hat. Last time on the steps. I get really sentimental. I said, here we are on the steps. Sun's going down. Snow is coming down. Oh, everything, my children's lives, everything, to this like humble little character. So it was a really, I'll never be able to have a voice like that. But so I started spiraling into this depression. I said, no, stop, turn around. At least you got it made. It's a miracle that it happened. And look where it ended. So I tried to turn it into something positive, which I did. So it's in film lore, it's a minor miracle to be able to go revisit something 30 years later. Man, it's just, what a privilege.
But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.
It takes guts climbing back in that ring, knowing you're going to take a beating.
It's over.
It doesn't over till it's over.
Where's that from? The 80s?
That's probably in the 70s.